Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be, as you can see, it is grown, popped off, injured myself while putting my Christmas decorations up. I hurt my pinky with my towel. Somehow the tip of my stiletto got caught in my towel. I was rough with my towel, yanked my towel because I'm aggressive like that and don't think at times, and then it lifted my pinky and it still lifted like that. I didn't fix it, and then it fell off later. I injured my thumb pulling out my Christmas boxes, my Christmas decorations out. Smacked the shit out of it against the damn box and felt it pop, and then that also fell off when I continued putting or messing with my boxes, and then it eventually just popped off and it was bruising. I don't know if you can see it, kind of bruised a little bit, but I am good. They were both throbbing for a little bit, but I gave it a couple days and it is ready to go. I didn't want to put any pressure on my fingernails because it was just throbbing. It was very painful. That's what happens when you're just rough with them. And these ones, my left hand survived, of course, because I'm not a lefty, I'm a righty. So I tend to, of course, use my right hand and hit this bitch everywhere. And then I always lose my right fingernails first and my left. So this video is going to be about my feels and my new nail set. I don't know if I want to have my hands identical. I don't think I will. But yeah, this video is gonna be in regards of my feels and my new set for this coming up holiday, November, Thanksgiving. But I'm not ready to transition. I know for a fact I'm not ready to transition fully to any Christmas decorations yet. But before I get started, I want to show you something on what I got from Amazon. I've been wanting to have, let me see if I can move my mic closer. I don't have my mic on me, it's hanging in front of me, because I noticed that when it's not connected to my chest, I sound muffled. I don't know what it is, but I just sound muffled. And then when I move it away from me and have it in a distance from my face and my mouth, I don't sound muffled. So hopefully, I want to see how this sounds right now. So before we get started on doing my nails, I don't know, on my other videos I've been stating that I need a finger rester when I do my hands, because I usually use my little acetone bottle here and just fill it. This still works good, but you know, I just wanted a finger rester. And unfortunately I thought it was, you know, bigger than this. I mean, look at my hand, way bigger, but it's really smaller than my box. This box here, let me move it, pull it back, there it is. So it's much smaller than this box, but I wanted to have a finger rester for when I do my nails, and it's not for, you know, doing nails, but I want it. Okay, and I got it from this company here from Amazon. This is their logo. Came in a nice, beautiful black matte box, which I love. Came in this little red little baggie here, nice and wrapped. And I got myself a what do you call it? Pink quartz, right? So it's just to rest my hand, not my hand, but my finger when I'm doing my nails. So especially when I'm doing it this way and I want to hold it this way. Yeah, so that's what I got it for, and I thought it was neat. I've seen other content creators use crystals, and I thought it was cute. So I have to look for a bigger, is it rose quartz? Hold on, y'all. I got to, oh yeah, it is. It does tell you. I was like, for me, having a pink birthstone and loving pink, I forgot. Yeah, it's the rose quartz. It tells you right here. The famous love gem, a rose quartz crystal has a natural pink energy that rose quartz crystal has a natural pink energy that can help increase your charm and attractiveness, develop relationship, help you heal love wounds, and calm your mind. I always need to calm my mind. Of course, I love pink. My birthstone is also pink. So yeah, so I got me that. I need to look for a bigger rose quartz. Of course, it'll be more expensive, but to rest my whole hand on instead of just the one finger. But yeah, I thought it was neat seeing other content creators use crystals to do their nails on. So I'm like, why not? That's cute. I'll do it too. So I just wanted to show you that. And then another thing, I got myself a new power strip because I freaking need it. Okay, I'm tired of, I got this from Temu as well. I'm tired of, well, not as well. I got this from Amazon. But I need a new power strip. And when I say I need a new power strip, I need it with a USB and the C charger, Type-C charger ports. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the wall and show you how I have it. It's probably gonna look hella ghetto looking, but hey, if that's what I need to do, that's what I need to do. I'm tired of bringing my whole wire close to me and then having to unplug stuff. Like right now, the wire that I'm using to bring, I have a what do you call that, an extension cord. It's a 10-footer extension cord, and it's connected to my Christmas lights right now, and I can't bring it over here to me to plug in my phone because, you know, having my phone recording everything, it drains my battery. So I usually have it plugged along with my other devices. So tired of bringing that wire over here. I want to have a power strip that's just for my nails stuff. So let me go ahead and put it up and I'll show you how it looks, or how I have it. Alrighty, so that is how it's looking there. I had so much wires hanging off my thing here, my, what the hell you call it, tripod. It was just hanging off everywhere. And then I had my tablet here, sitting here, so I can it looks ghetto as shit, but I make it work. Okay, so this is where I put my tablet on this thing here, resting on this, so I can look at the reference picture and then work off that. But I really needed that, and that works wonders. I tried to do it myself, but I sucked and damaged the wall, so I had to bring my husband in to install it for me. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, let's get started doing my nails now. Alrighty, this is going to be my second time recording. I know it doesn't seem like it, but just wanted to let you guys know that. I don't know what's going on with this app. It's just crashing again. We are in a Mercury retrograde until the 29th, so that's what's going on. Freaking delays and obstacles prevent me from doing things I need to do, and it gets annoying, but whatever. I don't know why I feel like I have to keep saying it. You guys don't know, but I just wanted to show some prep work. I am not showing the whole nail, but just wanted to add some prep work on this. And then I don't know what was going on with my nail drill. It kept turning off on me. The pedal that's connected to my nail drill, it was like not shooting power in it or something. I don't know. It kept turning off on me. Again, Mercury retrograde. Some tech freaking issues, which I freaking hate. Here I am showing you guys my favorite nail of all on this hand. Just showing you how good this nail bit is. Of course, it's sped up, but yeah, I had to take time on it because I didn't want to hurt myself. I don't know if I need a new drill, but at the same time, I felt like I needed to turn it on a little higher. Because I don't know, I've seen other people use a different drill bit where they would do one swipe and then it would take it all off. So that's another feature haul that I am going to make. Here, this freaking ghost took forever. I also need to invest in those charm clippers or whatever, those huge nail clippers. Yeah, I'm gonna have to invest in that because this took me forever to drill off. Forever. And I was brave enough to put my the analog to a medium. And I was just too afraid because I nicked myself a couple times and made my fingers, my cuticle area bled a little bit. That's why I don't like having it high. So I don't think it's so much of getting a new drill. I just need to be brave enough and learn how to use it in a higher setting because this just took forever and I nicked myself a couple times somehow. So I turned it back down because I was just too scared. For the charm, I left it at the medium setting. But when I ran around in my cuticle area, of course, I left it below the first setting. So yeah, this nail took the longest. This is another reason why I didn't like too much of putting in charms on my fingernails, especially when I'm trying to do a fill. But again, it's because my nail drill is not high enough, or I just don't have the correct tools to take off the charm. So I am looking into getting those charm clippers, those giant nail clippers or whatever. That's similar to the cuticle clippers, but just those giant ones. But just wanted to show you my prep work. It was still satisfying and relaxing to do so, but my hand kind of cramped up a bit after a while. But yeah, I didn't show the whole process, just showed some. I just wanted to do something new, just show my little prep work for my next fill. And I'm gonna repeat this again. Of course, you didn't hear it. My stupid ass app just crashed on me and just stopped on me. But I don't like doing more than 3 fills. 3 fills is the max for me. There's nothing wrong with continuing continue on filling your nails. I just like to have a fresh set. It's just my preference. Being able to give my nail a break for a week or so, or maybe longer, and then just having a fresh new set. That's just my preference. So this is going to be my second feel already. Of course, my right thumb and pinky, it's going to be a fresh new set. So I got to keep that in mind. But usually I don't care. I usually take it completely all off anyway and have them all in one go, like fresh from all 10 fingers. So here I took the sanding band, drilled that portion area, the cuticle area. Now I'm taking this ballpoint cuticle cleaner, doing that, pushing my cuticle back, and I just kind of like repeat the process on prepping my cuticles. My cuticles, they're pretty rough. I noticed that when I don't have my mic clipped onto my shirt, I don't sound muffled. So I think I'm gonna have to start holding the mic away from my face. Right now I have it a pretty good distance away from my face, so I don't sound muffled. I sound more clear. So I think I'm gonna have to do that from now on. So here I got me the Melody Susie drill bit for the cuticles and cleaning it out some more. I take a lot of time. Before, when I first started with acrylic, I never took a lot of time cleaning my cuticles, so I never had that clean look. But again, I started off with acrylic and never really did too much research or to see how you would prep it. But over the years, learned how to clean up my cuticles really good. Again, my cuticles, they're tough. So I have to take time to repeat the process of pushing it back, drilling some of it off, and then the stubborn ones, I have to clip them off. This portion I just started doing too. Of course, this is sped up, guys. I took my time on nipping it. It's sped up to a 4 speed. So don't think that I'm just freaking going ham on it. No. You didn't see it there, but I already clipped my whole 10 fingers. Now I'm going back with this ballpoint drill bit and, taking off any ones that I couldn't clip or was afraid to. Some of them I was just too afraid to nip them. If I'm too afraid, I just go back with this drill bit here, the ballpoint, and it takes it off really well. So that's my process on cleaning up my cuticles. And so far it makes my nails look so clean and so fresh looking. And I get less lifting, of course, to no lifting at all. But yeah, just wanted to show you my process a little bit. And now I am doing my feel with my poly gel. Just see, and with that, holding that crystal like that, it's just so easier to work with, instead of, because for a while if I keep my hands that way, my hands and fingers cramp up and I start throwing up gang signs. So that crystal helps with that for me anyway. So here I got that 3-in-1 nail glue thing, and I got my Temu tips ready to go on my thumb and pinky. And that's what I'm doing. And I finally finished up that busted ass poly gel clear tube. That took a while to finish. I finally finished it. I don't know how long I got that damn tube. I think I got it for like 2 years. But again, I didn't do my nails every day. At one point, I had stopped for a whole year. Almost a whole year anyway. So if you haven't seen my shorts already, if you didn't, I am prepping for chrome nails. I've been chrome crazy. I've just love the way the chrome look, and I do not usually wear red or green or anything like that on my nails. It's usually black, pink, or nude. But I couldn't resist for this October mood. And I know I stated earlier that I wasn't ready to transition. So at first I had that mindset of keeping it that way. I was thinking about having at least the colors match, but then it didn't go that way. My left hand, I decided to do like a, October theme type, Krampus type deal. And yes, it'll be black and red. But look how it just comes on there. It looks so freaking beautiful. I love it. And I'm not red. I'm not a red girly. I'm not a green girly or anything like that. I'm pink, nude, brown, black. Okay. But my goodness, I figure for this Krampus, dedicated Krampus set, of course, I didn't draw no Krampus or indicated that it's Krampus, but since he is the dark side of Santa or the dark side of Christmas or whatever, this was perfect for October. And I decided to do a French chrome tip there and my index finger as well. And then I did some snowflakes, and then I did some sculpting. For my nails, I try to keep it simple, okay? So I don't, spend too much time on it. But then, I don't know, my other side of me want to just put some love in my hands. And for my October set, I put a lot of love on my left hand. However, my right hand wasn't so much. But for my October and Christmas nails, for my left and right, I put a lot of love into it. And I was surprised that I actually did that much on my fingers or on my own hands. So I try to, there I am contemplating on what I want to do, because I'm like, should I go all out? Should I do this? Should I do that? But my goodness, I wanted to do some sculpting. So I took out my 4D black gel and decided to do, what do you call that? Is it called holly? Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, it's called the holly plant or the mistletoe plant, but I wanted to do it in black. So I decided to do that. And later you're gonna see me put some those crystal gems for the holly, but the berries, but I only did one crystal per holly plant. But yes, I decided to do those mistletoes, and oh my goodness, I fell in love with it. I loved it. I was gonna draw it on there, but I wanted to sculpt, so I decided to sculpt it instead of painting it on there myself. So there I had to make room for my little gem, because I didn't want to just paint it on there using gel. And with my chrome, I had put the top coat on there, so that way when I did do the 3D or the 4D sculpting gel, it does leave a residue on the nail. So it's just easier cleanup when I do the sculpting gel. I just get a little bit of the alcohol and just clean it up and everything. But it still like kind of smear the, I don't know, it still smears the residue out all over the nail, and it doesn't give it that clean shiny look. So when I'm finished with the nail, I went over it with the top coat. Of course, I did not go over the top coat. I did not go over my 4D gel with the top coat because I didn't want my little crevices that I did on the leaves to be filled with the top coat. And I'm so sorry if my audio sounds freaking off and cracky. I'm telling you, this freaking Mercury retrograde is fucking with me hard this year, this time of year. It is messing with me on every aspect of my life at the moment. So please, I am so sorry that if the audio sounds all off when I load it, because it is glitching right now. I sound like a fucking robot, and it is annoying. This freaking lag and everything is just irritating me at this point. But yes, is it gonna stop me from uploading and recording? Hell to the freaking no, I'm not. I'm gonna continue on and break through these obstacles because I'm gonna get this video up. And I don't care how it sounds or whatever. It is what it is. I just want my process to be up there and uploaded and going. But yes, I had put the top coat on my chrome because I have to protect it. I have to protect the chrome so that way when I clean up the residue from the 4D gel, I'm not wiping off any of that chrome. Here I decided to make this nail a present. Of course, a stiletto present looks weird. It would look better on a square tip, but I don't care. I still like it. So I wanted to make this nail a present, and here you're gonna see me bring out that semi-solid gel in black. And oh my gosh, I didn't realize that using this semi-solid gel, it works well with any line work. I never drew a straight line like that in one go ever, and my goodness, it works so well. Watch me do it again. I did one thick line and one thin line, so here I am doing the thin line, and look at the smooth. I know it's a little hard to see because of the red, but I did it in one go. I did not erase it or clean it up or anything. I was like, wow. I never thought that I could do line work ever, but my goodness, I struggled so much on my line work just to find out it was my brushes. It wasn't the way, it wasn't the way you hold your brush. It wasn't anything like that. It was my brush. And I thought that I was just heavy-handed and just sucked at line work. No. All these people be telling me all wrong that it was my fault. I was just too heavy-handed. I'm like, really? I'm like, there ain't no way. I was like hella light on my hands and I was still freaking doing thick lines. No freaking way. Until I researched some more just to find out it was just my brushes. I didn't have the right brush. And just to show it here, look at my line work doing my snowflakes, and there's a million different ways I'm doing snowflakes. This was just the easiest way to do it, and I know you can't really see it. I don't know if I should have went to white on this nail, but I don't know. I'm digging the black. I like the black on it. Probably if I was to use the white, it would probably bring out it more, but I still prefer the black snowflakes, in my opinion. Just hearing my audio just break up into freaking laggy mode. I noticed when I just rewind back a little bit, it plays correctly, but I got a feeling like if I don't rewind it back and let it play correctly, it would upload it all ugly. So it's a little frustrating. I'm gonna try to not talk so much. You're just gonna see me do some snowflakes, my line work, showing my skills here, drawing some snowflakes. And honestly, I was never like a bright color nail type chick. It was just always like a light pink or whatever. Like a soft pink on my nails, or plain. I was plain Jane for a while, and then either nude or just black or whatever. But so having my snowflakes in black like this, I still like it. So here I'm just putting in some dots using that semi-solid black. And here, this is where I kind of fudged up a bit. So I went over these two nails with the top coat. What I should have done, I wanted an isolated chrome. I didn't wipe off the tacky layer. No, I did. When I did the chrome, I did wipe off the tacky layer, and then I did the top coat. So here I wanted my snowflakes in chrome. It would look so better if I had my snowflakes in chrome, but I did all that little line work for nothing. And you know, it's freaking hard to see when you are painting black on black. Okay, but when I glared it onto the lights, I was able to see, and I wanted the chrome to work, but I forgot that how the isolated chrome worked. I needed to matte top coat it first and then did that. I didn't think of that. But next time, I guess, on another design. I wanted my snowflakes initially in chrome, but I went back and did it in the semi-solid red instead, and it still looked good. But it would look a lot better if it was in the chrome. You know what? I just wanted to see how it would look. I'm so curious now. So I'm going to do a single nail on my fake hand and see how it looks. And then I'm going to show you guys, hey, this is how I initially wanted on my ring and index finger. But yeah, look, see, it didn't work at all. I don't know if the line was like too thin, but it did not work, and I started panicking. But you know, just cleaning it up, having it protected with top coat, it went pretty well. And here, I believe I was going to do some red jollies for the leaves, like I did with the black. But I don't know, it just didn't look right. I didn't care for it. I was going to do the jollies, but the holly plant or the mistletoe, but in red. The red leaves here, but I didn't care for it. I eventually took it off and just drew the red snowflakes instead. And I was gonna also leave it like that because when you look closely, you can still see the black snowflake on the black. So that was interesting. You can see it with the naked eye, but it would not show up on camera. And I wanted y'all to see that I did some snowflakes on those fingers as well. So that's why I went over it with the semi-solid red gels. But I eventually took it off. I was like, it didn't look right. But man, I'm gonna have to buy more of these palettes because the doing line work on this is amazing. It's awesome. I don't know why I didn't think about using this for any line work, but my goodness, it worked really well. This snowflake I messed up. I did it a little lopsided, so I wind up taking this one off and doing it all over again. But my goodness, you have to have a lot of patience doing snowflakes. Okay, I don't know if I stated already, but my app crashed again. So like I was saying, although I love my left hand over my right, the design, I like my left hand over my right hand because it's more subtle and more mysterious and dark, and I like that. And it is the color of my Christmas tree. I have my ornaments in black and red with a Krampus theme. So although I like my left hand, I'm proud of my right hand. I don't know if I stated this yet. My app keeps freaking crashing, but my right hand, I'm proud of my right hand because I'm a righty, and doing what I did on my right hand, I'm very proud of myself because I had a lot of patience. Although I was ready to flip the damn table, I'm proud of my right hand. But the designs, I like my left hand. The work and the amount of time I put in and which one I'm more proud of will be my right hand. And I'm sorry if I tend to repeat. I don't mean to. It's because my app would crash and then I'm like, where the fuck did I left off? So I have to go back and listen to the little bit that I record. So if I said the same thing prior or repeated myself, I apologize. If I repeated myself, it's because the freaking app crashed on me. And I'm already getting frustrated to go back and listen to everything. It's annoying. But here I use some of that gem or gel glue or whatever. Put some gems. I had used a bigger gem right there or earlier, and then I took it off because it didn't look right, and then I went in with a smaller gem, and then I decided to use a black bow for my middle finger here. I could have sculpted, but I didn't want to do no more sculpting, which is funny because I did I sculpted a bow on my middle finger on my right hand, my right middle finger. which I didn't plan. Initially it was supposed to be a candy cane on my right hand, but that didn't happen. So here I decided to put some more of that nail gel glue to ensure that it doesn't pop off. This stuff works really well. No matter how much I get shit caught, like my hair, my shirt, or whatever, this charm will not pop off. And now I am finishing up with my nails by carefully putting the top coat around my 4D sculpting gels and the charm. Again, because I don't want to have the top coat filling in the crevices that I made, the indentations, the detail work that I made in those leaves. So it is very important when you do 4D gels not to put it over the top coat over the 4D gels, because they'll just cover up all your work and it looks ugly. So I got some top coat and put it on my palette, and then using my small liner brush to fill in the tight spaces. And this nail set is complete. It's so frustrating when I'm talking and then my app here kicks me all the way out, and then I lose focus and I lose on where I left off and what the hell I was talking about, because I tend to just ramble and ramble. But lately, like I said, with this retrograde going on, if you believe it or not, I do. Whenever I'm in this or whatever, I always have freaking tech issues, and it's not in my head, it's happening. I was having it so bad, that's why I had to go back and be like, what the hell is going on? Why am I having, all this crap happening to me? And when I looked into my astrology app, it was a freaking retrograde, and that makes a lot of sense. So it just gets frustrating where I'm talking and then I lose focus on what the hell is going on. So this is how it's looked completed. And you see what I mean when you don't put the top coat on the 4D gels, it does not fill in the crevices. And I love this set. I really love it a lot. Love it, love it, love it. And look at the line work, y'all. I love my line work. Very proud of my line work. Again, brushes. It's your liner brushes that you need to get. It's not the way you hold it or the pressure or whatever, or being heavy-handed. No, I mean, you can also be heavy-handed, but it's your brushes first. You need a good liner brush, a thin liner brush. So again, if you haven't seen my short, I'm going to do red and green chrome on this set. And I know I stated earlier that I wasn't ready to do a Christmas set. I was going to try to stick with like a dark Christmas type of theme, like my left hand. But no, my bipolar ass, split personality ass wanted to do my right hand as a more lighter set, a more jolly set. So that's what I did. So I decided to do Krampus versus Santa type of theme. Left hand is Krampus, right hand is Santa. Left hand is Dark Christmas, right hand is Light Christmas. Yes, yin yang type of deal. So I wind up liking it anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. And again, going with the chrome, and look how satisfying that looks. I love applying the freaking chromes on there. And again, like green, red, they're not my color that I usually wear on my fingernails at all. But look at the application, look how smooth it is. I love it. And then on my ring and index finger, I did 2 chromes for those. The red up top and green on the bottom. So sort of like an ombre type of deal you'll see right here. And for this set, I didn't have a plan on how I wanted it. I was gonna make it like identical to my left hand. Well, it's sort of identical, not too identical. I was gonna literally make it straight identical except for the colors. It'll be more lighthearted than the left. I did do the hollies on my thumb and pinky like I did on my left. And although I did only 1 snowflake per finger on my ring and index, I did 2 snowflakes on my ring and index on the right, only because of it being dark. I should have drew a dark or a black snowflake on the red portion of the chrome portion on my left hand, but I didn't. It is what it is. So here I'm making the hollies, but using red and making them red leaves instead of the traditional green. Of course, it wouldn't look right green on green. It wouldn't pop out. So that's why I just used the red and make the holly leaves red instead of the traditional green. So going back to my middle finger on my right hand, I didn't have a plan on what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a candy cane, okay, for sure, but I saw that done plenty of times, so I'm like, I don't want that typical candy cane. And then I did the Krampus style candy cane already on my little nail art design for my Krampus set, but I didn't want to use that style because this set was supposed to be a jolly set, so that wouldn't look right either. And then I tried to make it like a how do you call that, a wreath looking candy cane type thing. That didn't look right. Like I twirled it and that didn't look right at all. I didn't like it at all. And then I tried to wrap it around my fingernails. That didn't look right at all. So I threw a huge fit, and you're gonna see me grab the freaking gels. And I didn't want to bring out my rubber fingertips. I couldn't locate it at the moment, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna grab it. So please don't do that. Don't do what I did, but I did it multiple times. And again, just because you don't have an allergy then, you can develop it later, okay? So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to give a heads up because I was already frustrated with that freaking middle finger. It wasn't coming out the way I wanted, only because I started having Sunday scares. I did this on a Saturday night, and I started having Sunday scares, my typical Sunday scares for freaking work, and just thinking about all that just started pissing me off, and then it wasn't coming out the way I wanted, and I just lost a lot of focus on it. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. It didn't come out right. I was just annoyed at that point, and I got annoyed looking for my rubber fingertips. I didn't know where I freaking left it, and then I didn't have no gloves nearby, so I just molded it with my fingers. Again, it stated that you can handle it with your fingers, your bare fingers, but just because it stated doesn't mean you should. But I did. So you're gonna see that later. Here I am going to use a semi-solid white gel and make my snowflake. So I'll let you guys watch this portion in peace, because I love the line. I love using this for line work now. It's amazing. And just to cut in real quick, I don't think I showed the whole process of creating my bow or anything, because my internal storage wanted to be full on me again. So I don't think I completely show the process of me sculpting the bow. And I don't know what the hell I was on. I was able to smoothly do my line work with this gel so smoothly with my non-dominant hand. Again, my non-dominant hand I'm using. Very, very proud of this line work that I did with my non-dominant hand. Very proud of myself. Give myself a pat on the back. And that crystal, it helps so much with having my fingers rest on it. It helps a lot. So I'm very happy with that purchase. Again, it's not typically used for nail art or a finger holder. It's for, healing and stuff like that. But yeah, it's still healing me as I'm holding it and calming me, So again, it's still a good purchase. So here, using that semi-solid white, doing random dots around the nail. And with the semi-solid gel, you have to be careful because it is very stringy. So you don't need a lot to do any dots either, or else you'll risk having the stringy texture and then it kind of like drags over to the next dot. So you got to be careful. Right there, I had cleaned it off and redid it. So that's what happened. Alrighty, now on with the most difficult nail for my set. Only because I didn't have a plan. And I don't know if you saw it earlier, somehow I got some chrome in there. I don't know how I did that. I think from my Krampus little project, I forgot that I put some chrome gel, or the solid builder gel. It had some chrome on it and I threw it back in there, but whatever, it's fine. You can still paint over it, it's not a big deal. But here you're gonna see me try to wrap it around my nail, and I'm out of frame, sorry. And I don't know what it is, but it was just sticking to my freaking nail. It was sticking to the tweezers. It was sticking to the spatula. I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I was trying to be safe by not touching it, but you're going to see the frustration. And I start grabbing that motherfucker and just started sculpting it. It was late. It was freaking already going to be 1 o'clock. I was already like done with it already. So I wanted to try to give it another chance on wrapping it. It did not work well. I wanted to like wrap it like how a snake would be, but my goodness, it was just ugly. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. And it was just so frustrating because look how sticky it was, just sticking to my freaking nails. It was sticking to the freaking spatula. It was just a mess. It was a freaking mess. So I said, fuck it. So I just grabbed it, and it was so much better sculpting it with my bare fingertips. I was just able to handle it better because it was just sticking everywhere. And this way it just looked too bulky. I could have just rolled it out with my fingers and made it thinner, but I didn't. I should have. That I'm thinking and looking back now, I should have just rolled it out with my fingers and made it like super thin. So I don't know, maybe I'll do it with my actual Christmas set. We'll see. But you're gonna see me do this snake wrap method. It didn't look right. Took that shit off, and then I did the, there it is. I just said fuck it. I was just so look how smooth it is doing it with your freaking fingertips. No mess. So here I try to do like a swirl thing. It looked like a glob of freaking shit, and I was like, no, I didn't care for it at all. Took it off again. And then here, this is when I actually try to do like the bows, because I was like, oh, I haven't seen no candy cane bows, right? I haven't seen that done. And so I tried to do that and did not look right at all either, because it didn't fit on my nail, and I didn't want it hanging off the side. So I wind up taking that off, and it's so funny because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen no candy cane bows, right? I saw it today. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't really look at other art content creators. I try to just come up with whatever pops in my head, just to turn out there's other people. There will be other people like you that have the same mindset and have the same design, so you just never know. They have that same mindset, the same design, and you think that you're doing something different when you're not, It's crazy how that works, right? But yeah. So I was gonna do the candy cane method here still, but it did not look right at all. I didn't care for it. I didn't like it. So I winded up doing the crow method on this one, the same way like I did on the Krampus set. Although it wasn't a small bow, I decided to make it a large bow, and it worked out. And I don't think I showed the process. Again, my internal storage filled up, so I had to end it at some point. I don't think I showed the whole process. We'll see right now. And yes, I could have used their white 4D gel or their black 4D gel, but those things doesn't come. It comes in a small container, so I rather use those for like smaller 4D nail art designs, if you know what I mean. I don't want to waste too much of it if I don't need to. Again, now that I'm thinking about it now, I could have used some gel polish and just put it in the freaking solid builder gel. A learning process. See, I didn't show it, but this is the finishing touches, the finishing nail set. And look at that line work, you guys. Look at the line work I did with my non-dominant hand. So proud of myself. Again, which one is my favorite? It's my left hand. Which one I'm more proud of? My right hand. But yeah, this is the complete set of my October or December set. And yep, I am going to move on to my toes now, and I hope to see you guys next time for whatever comes up next. Bye.